Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another video of the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. We are going to continue our adventure in the DLC of Peril on Gorgon. Okay, so let's continue. I hope that today you had a good day, and I hope that this video again will help you sleep. So let's continue our little adventure. Alright, so I believe we need to go here, yeah. So what time is it for you? What time are you listening? I wonder. And I do also hope that your day was good. It's always fun to have a good day. Even if it was a boring day, well, at least it wasn't a bad day. Alright. Personally, today, well, I had a pretty nice day. It was a very enjoyable day. I rested a good amount. I made myself a little lunch with some leftovers, and a little later, my friend went by, and we also drove and talked. Yeah. There was also an invitee to the whole trip, and it was very enjoyable. Oh, yeah, okay, so I need to go there. Okay, now let's kill it. Oh no, wrong button. Yeah, just played another game earlier. Seems like my finger is got a bit used to using F to pick up things. How do I go there? Oh. Okay. Well. Oh no 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 no. Oh. Well, okay. So I died. Why? Okay. I'll take it. Map. Let's jump here. And yes. Here. Okay. Well, I have skipped them. Oh, pardon me. Let me just make the audio a little louder. Okay. That should be good. I will take these. Alright, everything. I want everything. Give me your everything. I want all your items to sell. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm just cleaning everything. Yeah. Alright. Now like that. maybe I should speak with a more relaxed voice like that. It's better when I don't strain it. I think that I can see, talk a little more pleasantly. How? Alright then. André Dubois was the card.
We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here, and they hate to be disturbed.
Okay. I am curious about the items. Huh. Goldie Dubois frequently uses hacking to stop body goals. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I had forgotten that. Oh yeah. I had picked up other cars, but I think I sold them. Yeah. How sad and unfortunate. Alright, well. Now. Wait, let me just place my microphone a little better. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, so I chose the incoming messages. Alright, so from Brexley M. Yeah, Brexley M. Subject safety protocols. From Brexley M to all personnel. Subject safety guidelines. In order to maximize damage to company property and or personnel, to minimize damage to company property and or personnel, please observe the following guidelines during the volunteer induction process. One. Do not touch and or handle test subjects. Please defer to security personnel. 2. Avoid using inflammatory phrases or terms such as untested chemicals. Consider patented Spacer's Choice formula. Test subject. Consider valued volunteer. Cells. Consider living quarters. 3. Remind subjects that compliance is one of the requirements of their contracts with Spacer's Choice. Do not interrupt official Spacer's Choice Let me redo this one. 4. Do not interrupt official Spacer's Choice communications and or marketing while directing volunteers. Architect's balls. Is that all of the guidelines? Look, these people are coming here from Tartarus. Don't let your guard down. Don't get friendly and don't get close. If anyone does their job right, these volunteers will leave this facility as free and upstanding citizens. Dr. Marion Blakesley, Testing Supervisor, Spacer's Choice Pharmaceutical, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Alright. Now entry 2. From Blakesley M. Subject, upcoming changes. From Blakesley M. to all personnel. Subject, on coming changes. In light of certain recent developments, our friends at OCI have generously provided us with advice and guidelines intended to ensure the best possible outcomes for our research here at Human Inquiry and Auditing. To that end, we will be establishing new testing parameters and volunteer preparation guidelines, effective immediately. These guidelines will be provided to you at your stations. I really would like to congratulate you all on what you've achieved so far. Keep your heads down and your minds focused on the work, and the rest will come easy. If you have any concerns, kindly forward them to my assistant, Benjamin Morley. Dr. Marion Blakesley, Testing Supervisor. Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Now the third entry from Morley B. No, Morley B. Subject question. From Morley B to Sonoda C. Subject question. Every volunteer means that just not every volunteer means just that, Miss Sonoda. We are entering a vital phase of the testing process, and that means every volunteer participates in the trials. It's all the more critical that we maintain careful records of the dosages involved, of course. We're counting on you for that. Benjamin Morley, Assistant Auditor, Spacer's Choice Pharmaceutical, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Alright, return to root. Outgoing messages to Weaver J. Subject help. From Sonada C to Weaver J. Subject help. Weaver, have you seen my office key card? If this is one of your little tests, it's not funny. Security is already at full burn. They're gonna lose their boats when they catch me taking the long way around to the faculty area. Please, tell me it's sitting on your desk or something. Caddy, Sonada, volunteer handler. Exit. Ooh. Alright. Maintenance area. Yeah, I'm looting everything as always. So yeah, they're like that. Okay, and yep. Alright. And yeah, I must loot everything I see. Yeah. I will sleep a little. Just because to get the well rested like bonus, I suppose.
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment
Yeah, let me save just in case.
is where we will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday.
my god. Oh no, we're so close. Okay. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Okay. Yeah, the other day, I bought, I bought the piece that I need to replace on my monitor for my project, namely. And yeah, I bought it on eBay. I had seen, like, I had seen the exact pieces that I needed and wanted, or more like of my monitor, but it was either sold in other countries, which like I would have needed to pay twice what I paid for the part that is close enough. Um, like twice. That's crazy. Or more like at least twice. Like from it's all like from Poland and Turkey. It's yeah. I also saw it on a store which turned out to be a scam store, which says that it sells things, but actually is like my friend. I showed it to my friend, and he told me that it's probably a scam for the store itself, because I checked about the store and on the website, and it said that it had 2 detections for for scam. One of them, I'm not too sure, but the other was non-delivery. Yeah, so unfortunately, I couldn't buy it from there because, well, non-delivery. I didn't want to waste money, and a shady thing is that the store didn't deliver for orders under $25, but the part that I wanted to buy, or that I needed, like it was supposedly discounted to like $9 and or $9.99, and with shipping it was reaching $24.99. So like me, I was like, well, that's kinda sus, and like it was also annoying me a lot. But yeah, like in the end, and with the other entries of it, it yeah it pointed to a scam, a non-delivery scam. So it was really annoying. But I ended up going on eBay and buying a board that looked very close to mine. Seems to pretty much be the same thing, but the inputs, or more the outputs for uh, for uh, are for VGA, yeah, is a regular output, so cable to cable. Where mine is like it's a multi, like it's like we're like blog like it's a, I would say like a 20, like maybe something like a 24 pin or like a 20 pin plug to VGA. And we're like a a 20 pin plus ground. Like, it's weird like that. Or maybe an 18 pin. I don't know. I did not count it. But yeah, I'm waiting for this. This time it would be the right one. Yeah, so I am waiting for it for the end of the month to the start of the next month. So yeah, I'm really eager. I also have the caulk that I will need to isolate everything and have it be done proper, or more like work proper, to have it work proper. Whoa, what the heck did Parvati do? Okay. Yeah. So I'm super stoked. I've been wanting to do that project for at least 2 years. Yeah. So yeah, you have no idea how eager I am, because it will look awesome. You could say that I have the money to re-upgrade my computer and do some fancy stuff, but it's money I can put in other places. Like, in all, for this project, let's say that I've spent like $40. Yeah, like $40 buying a, let's say, like a new case with a clear glass panel would cost me at least $100 Canadian, you see. But that's not all. I have a regular fan cooling. Well, yeah, a fan CPU cooler. So it's not liquid. It's a regular fan. Though it's a large one. It's beefy, but it works so well. Well, it's a Noctua, but but 2 years later, I learned about well, from my father when I made his computer. I learned about the cool well, it sounds like cool. It's not Cooler Master. It's, well, I forgot the name, but it's kind of roughly new, and apparently, well, it works super well. Yeah, so this might have worked a little better, but let's face it, like, at the end of the day, it would have been a 1 or 2 degree Celsius difference. Maybe 3. I don't know, but you know, like, there is no liquid cooling like screen, like there's no screen that have on it like a current modern liquid cooling, more like, yeah, like a liquid coolant, no, cooling system has. So yeah, and since I don't have like a newer like more fishbowl, or no, more like aquarium style computer case, I cannot have a corner screen with stuff, or even like a front screen. So I'm doing what I can with what I have, which is to, well, to just mod a screen inside my case. And when I tested it, even though I do have a a tinted screen, no, a tinted glass, it was still showing up well enough. So yeah, like yeah, like I'm just eager for this to be done. And even though my case is no longer current style, like I'm saving money. And yeah, like, and also I'm having fun, I'm learning, and also, well, yeah, like I'm saving quite a bit of money, quite a lot of money to be exact. And also a good thing is that since now all of my RAM bars would be hidden, like they already do not have RGB on them. So when I built my computer in wanting to save some money, I did good, because now I won't feel like I lost money. Yeah. So that's awesome. Okay, so let's continue. Observation logs. No, main. So observation. Oh no, wait. Let me restart completely for the computer. Human inquiry and auditing. Observation. Main menu. Welcome user. Johansson R. Please select from the following options. 1. Observation logs. 2. Messages. 3. Exit. Let's pick observation logs. Ooh, that's a lot. Ooh. Alright. Number 1. Compliance testing parameters. Compliance testing phases. 1. Data entry. 2. Physical exertion mild. 3. Physical exertion strenuous. 4. Social exclusion. 5. Sanction violence. Okay, next one. SC1 Phase 1 Testing Notes. Subjects SC1A through K were... No, let me restart. I stalled a bit, sorry. Subjects SC1A through K were given forms and writing implements and instructed to fill them out to corporate standards. Upon completion, forms were placed into an employer-sanctioned shredding device by a technician. Test was then repeated. Observational notes. Volunteer SC1D Candle subjected to further testing after completion of second set of forms. Volunteer SC1G after 5th. Volunteer SC1B after 10th. No further objections from remaining volunteers. Volunteer SC1E Hobbs was discovered to be functionally illiterate and tagged for early advancement to the second phase of compliance testing. Objection from volunteer SC1D. Alright. Back now. SC5 Phase 2 Testing Notes. Subject SC5A through K were given visual demonstrations of multiple physical exercises. Note: thank you, Testing Assistant Leman. Then instructed to replicate them in accordance with verbal instructions. Observational notes. Subject SC5H complained of physical exhaustion after 5 minutes, missing numerous verbal cues. Subject SC5A, 5E, and 5K failed out at around the 50-minute mark. This was terminated after 30 minutes as the technician became too hoarse to provide instructions. Group SC27 Phase 3 Testing Notes. Subjects are instructed to follow a closed circuit around the perimeter of the testing chamber for the duration of the test. At random intervals, technician is to provide vocal cue to reverse course. Observational notes. Of the 8 test subjects remaining in Group SC27, 6 respond to vocal cues. Subject 63D became aggressive and was removed. Subject 63B collapsed 30 minutes into the experiment and was removed. Remaining subjects exhibited compliance with all vocal cues for remainder of experiment. Technician's addendum. Observational data compromised due to experiment failure. Technician Emery S. was found incapable of continued operation due to incessant weeping and was withdrawn flagged for disciplinary measures. Group 63 late stage testing 4. Alright. SC63 Phase 4 Testing Notes. Subjects are isolated and instructed to select one member of their experiment group for immediate removal from the volunteer program. Observational notes. Subject 63A volunteers. Subject 63F. Subject 63B is unresponsive for duration of testing session. Subject 63C deliberates for 5 minutes 36 seconds before volunteering. Subject 63E. Subject 63D is unable to recall the names and or identification numbers of her fellows, but has volunteered each of them in turn, citing immediate need for additional compound X injections. Subject 63E volunteered subject 63F. Subject 63F refuses to comply with instruction for duration of testing session. Subject 63G exhibits extreme confusion and extreme emotional distress. Demands morning injection. Technician's addendum. Time as of previous note is 1400. Yeah, is 1400 hours. Subject exhibits extreme aggression. Subject terminated. Now group 87 late stage testing phase 5. I see 86 phase 5 testing notes. Subject is instructed to fire at shrouded target 1 industry standard fashion modding assistive device mannequin. Subject is not informed of nature of target. Observational notes. Subject has fired on target auditory reward initiated test reset. Subject has fired at observation window automated security enabled test reset. Subject has fired at subject other. Automated security enabled. Subject has fired at subject other. Automated security enabled. Test reset. Subject has fired at target. Auditory reward initiated. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Subject refuses to fire. Technician's addendum. Subject unresponsive. Test reset. Return to root. Message. Incoming messages. So, from Blake City M to all personnel. Safety reminder. In light of certain recent incidents, I'd like to remind you all that it is paramount that we follow Auspicious Choice guidelines regarding safety and security. Yes, you will suffer professional and financial consequences if you are found to be responsible for damaging company property. But here at HIA, inattentiveness and recklessness also endanger highly limited company resources and threaten our overall production schedule. Think about what we are all here to achieve, then consider whether you want to be the one that lets us all down. Luckily, any and all injuries suffered by the volunteers this past week have been minor. All testing will proceed as scheduled. Reminder that all personnel are advised to report to the infirmary if they experience any symptoms listed on the notice Leblanc provided earlier this month. It is strongly suggested that you use your allotted break to do this, as any losses to productivity would be reflected in your paycheck and or internship agreement. Dr. Marion Blakeslee, Testing Supervisor, Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Now the next one. Ruan, a subject, just a question. From Ruan A to Johansson R. Subject, just a question. Hey, you and Andre talk about Toastball sometimes, right? Have you not noticed anything different about him lately? I'm pretty sure he's been at his desk all night. I was going to congratulate him on his newfound productivity, but I took a look at his reports just now, and some of them have very basic formatting errors. It's not like him at all. Maybe you could ask him about it. If something is wrong with his terminal, he should probably get it taken care of sooner rather than later. Angus Ruan, Observation Room Technician, Specialist Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Incoming messages from Blakesley M. To all personnel. Subject, resets. If we're going to meet OCI's figures this month, we'll need to double our testing capacity over the next few weeks. To that end, I need everyone in observation to work with disposal to have the production time between tests. Have the volunteers exit at the jog if you have to. Just try not to let them see the bodies. Dr. Marion Blakesley, Testing Supervisor, Special Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Now, from Hammond A to Johansson R. Subject, Hey! Look, Embry. Embry lost his head because he couldn't keep up with the work. He was never going to amount to anything, and we all knew it. The surprise is that he lasted this long. I don't know why my reports are any of your business to begin with, but I know how to use a damn computer. I bet Weaver put you up to this. I've been working twice as hard as anyone else in this office in this past month, and now she thinks I'm going to outpace her. But maybe it's simpler than that. These emails used to just be a nuisance. Now I'm starting to think maybe your loyalties to some other corporation. Andre Hammond, Observation Room Technician, Special Choice for Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry Auditing, Return to Root, messages, outgoing messages. Okay. To Hammond, from Johansson R to Hammond A. Subject, the boss. Hey Andre, Dr. Blakesley started to come down here pretty often, usually for the morning shift. She hasn't said anything, just watches us go through the tests for a while and then gets up and walks out. Weaver tried to give her a report, I think, but Blakesley gave her a look, and that was the end of it. You think we're doing something wrong? You tell me if you knew anything right. I'll split my lunch with you again. Oh, and hey, great game last night, huh? Ricky Johansson, Observation Room Technician, Special Choice Pharmaceuticals, Human Inquiry and Auditing. Outgoing messages from Johansson R to Sandoval V. Subject, R. Montessors. Yeah, we're going back to mannequins for phase 5. None of the test subjects felt too torn up about shooting killer bugs from Monarch. I guess should make things easier for you over in disposal, right? The best part is that one of the cages didn't close properly last night, and a couple of the little multipilars got loose. Who knows where they are by now? Morley had an absolute fit. I don't think he likes bugs. Ricky Johansson, Observation Room Technician, Officer's Choice, Pharmaceuticals, Inquiry, and Auditing. Okay, well, I think that I will end it here, guys. I am just feeling the sleepiness catching up to me. Well, you are right. I was screwing up more than when I start a video. I feel tired. My eyes feel tired. My brain feels tired. And I only hope that you too, your eyes, your brain, your reading, and your hearing feels all tired, because I want you to sleep well. And with that, I think that me too, I will be sleeping well tonight. So if you're hearing this Friday or Sunday, well, have a great weekend. I hope that your weekend is going great and will be great. Personally, for me, it may be a very regular birthday. Like, nothing much interesting, but I was invited to a festival by a buddy tomorrow. Though it will be after he finishes work, so I wonder like how much of the festival will still be going on. But yeah, I hope that you too, my wonderful listeners, you too, you will have a great weekend, and well, either a very restful one or one filled with excitement. I wish you a good night, sweet dreams, sleep well, and sleep tight, everyone. Bye bye, goodbye.